Hello everybody and welcome back to Dungeons 3, where we have yet another diabolical quest to do. I believe we have now made it to a brand new island on our stolen boat, and we now have to sort of get our dungeon ready to take on this. Well, you will see.
The Prince of Hell. Talia had reached Termite Island. The time had come to begin preparations for the attack on Doloran and Yaina Overproud. Lakesville fell like a sandcastle under the feet of a 4-year-old, and afterwards was plundered, in accordance with age-old custom. Yet as satisfying as it was just a little fish in a great big ocean of good.
Yeah.
For the hydrophobic evil had, from the start, planned to capture the city's amazing fleet, which, as opposed to the horde ships, did not sink like rocks. And so it was that Talia's creatures were driven aboard and the sails were hoisted. As the smoking ruins of the city slowly disappeared below the horizon behind them, the ship set sail for Termite Island. Even if no one actually saw the impressive sight, as everyone, hey, I said everyone, was focused on the new target. The aforementioned island was the seat of the magician Yaina Overproud. Yaina was pretty and kind-hearted, and therefore, naturally, absolutely despicable. And if that weren't already enough reason to deal with her, she was also one of Tanos' buddies.
How dare she?
Yaina ruled from Doloran. Ah, Doloran, home of arcane magic and high finance alike. Disgusting. Upon landing, the leisurely evil's army slowly made their way to the financial capital. Yet it would be a good idea to acquire additional, even more powerful allies before facing Yaina.
Skeletons! So I think I noticed on the start screen that we are getting skeletons this time. So I'm pretty happy with that, and we're now going to get a prison
Talia and
to
the
play
remains
with.
of the cold-blooded evil's army had reached Termite Island. Here the egotistical magician Yaina Overproud ruled over her magical financial stronghold of Doloran.
I'll take care of this witch in short order. We'll just build up an army and beat on everything we see, just the way we did before. It's always worked until now.
Oh dear.
The question arises, what the hell kind of a strange room is that? What's it good for?
In fact, that was an excellent question. Naturally, it was a... wait a moment. Yes, actually, it was a hellhole. A hellhole is a portal directly to hell. What do we need that for, you ask yourselves? Another excellent question. Ah, here. Because we want to summon a pit fiend, of course.
Pit fiend!
The demonic and savvy evil plan to lead a pit fiend to Doloran in order to have an ace up its sleeve in the fight against Yaina Overproud. An ingenious plan, I must say.
Okay, pit fiend sounds good. I can see him now. This guy with muscles of steel and... whatever. How do we do this?
Well, first we need a few ingredients, which we then, for the sake of simplicity, just throw into the hellhole. We need corpse dust. However, it has to be from Termite Island, so we can't just scrape it off our zombies, but have to organize some from local graveyards. And toenails? That's simple. Oh, from a centaur. Fortunately, these primitive beings should have a few camps around here. What a coincidence. Besides that, we also need some worm slime. Ugh, just saying it makes me shudder. And spider legs. We'll probably find those kinds of creatures here in the underground. Probably a lot sooner than the tense evil would like.
Okay. Right.
Oh, yes. And it also requires a couple of well-aged, but unfortunately live heroes, too. They're not likely to let themselves be thrown in there just like that, so we need a plan.
We can think about that later. The other
That'll be
things
the
will
prison.
be easier to get. Through fair trade? Through killing.
I'm getting slightly fed up with Good Talia. Okay, so we'll start off just with the usual, I guess. Work out what kind of dungeon entrances we've got. It looks to me like this is going to be a little bit easier on the old people coming in from everywhere sort of angle. There seems to be a couple of question marks there, sorry, exclamation marks there, actually not question marks, which are probably where I'm going to find the spiders, if I'm guessing rightly. So let's have a quick little start of this, shall we? So I can try and build some gold there. Have we got a gold vein already? Yes, we do. That's always great. Just dig out a little bit of gold from the sides here. What else have we been given to start with? Got some mana as well, maybe to get a spell or two. So we've got a graveyard, which is fantastic. A little turkey farm and a little hoard room. That's about it. Okay, that's cool. So first thing I'm going to do... oh right, we can get some banshees already. I'm going to get a couple of extra summonlings just to help me out. I'll probably have some more banshees and things like that this time because we've been given a graveyard anyway. But someone said it's always a good idea just for a good early economy boost just to try and mine out all these little bits of gold. I don't know whether it's any better than just digging out the gold vein or not. I suppose that those are like 30 a time and you get like 75 a time off these, so they are kind of double, more than double. I'm gonna just mine out around here because I don't know, any of these could be a new gold vein and we do need more than one and we only have one at the moment. Would like to dig behind here and get these spiders very soon. So dig a little corridor down there. And in the meantime, I'll have a quick look at my research tree and see what we've got. So we've got graveyard, we've got improved research on the undead, and we also have a prison that we can unlock once we have a little bit of hell magic. So we'll have to go out and take some good places over. Vortex, chicken room, extra creatures, nagas. I'll research them straight away. This time we will be building a brewery as soon as we can, because that was so silly last time. Like, I can't believe that I've not been doing those. Oh, how stupid of me. Anyway, we've got a workshop already. Yep, okay, we can get gobbo bots and things like that really soon. Iron hides, load of traps. Guard room, but we do need to get out there and start fighting first. So let's spend a bit of our money on increasing the horde size, like I usually do. And we'll get a naga. And we'll get some more goblins and stuff. And maybe get an extra banshee. One more goblin, maybe. And that's not a bad horde to start with, considering that's just to get the first evil island. So we'll take them all outside.
Good.
Okay, guys, come on.
It's payday.
Oh, payday already? Wow. Right, where's our first good place? It's not too far away. There's one seemingly over here. That seems like a good one to go for first. And then there's one over kind of
Malicious
here.
creatures are marching across Termite Island. Men, and of course women. Stop them, for the Alliance. Well, not the Alliance, but the Alliance of all good folk, and so, you know what I mean. Anyway, stop them, for the goddess.
Whoops! Apparently the heroes weren't as stupid as they looked.
Stupid
And had
heroes.
noticed the pitter-patter and banging in the underground. As if that weren't enough, Yaina overproud herself was
What?
Excellent. That saves me a lot of time and work if I can defeat her right here.
there. Easy there. We really don't have the kind of budget that lets us burn a story character in a single map. Besides, it was
Yeah.
necessary to stop the marching heroes, and then, immediately following a stay in the dungeon's own hotel, Le Prison, sacrifice them to the hellhole.
Le Prison. I like that idea. Come on, I don't want to lose anyone. You're getting quite beaten up there. Quite beaten up. I don't know whether I want to let them rest for a little bit. Whoa, are those going for my dungeon? Yes. Get inside, guys. We'll let them go in and then we'll go to the dungeon
Enemies
heart.
have entered the dungeon.
Yeah, I can see them. I can see them. I'll pick everybody up as soon as they come in and we'll go straight ahead of them.
Everything evil comes from...
Everything evil comes from I don't know what. I'll probably just put a guard room kind of straight outside the entrance. Okay, so I should be starting to get more snots. No, we don't want more snots. We want more creatures. I probably will want more snots eventually. Snots have done a good job at digging out all the gold, though. I wonder what they found. Did they find any more veins? Doesn't look like it from the mini-map. Quite interested to see what they find along here, though. Might be a gold vein down there. Need to keep looking for them. Avak always finds these, like, gem veins and things, and I'm like, how do we even find those things? She's so jammy. Okay. All these corridors to do. Looks like it's not so busy building graves and things like that for the banshees. That's cool. And getting me loads of gold. So, has anybody leveled up to level 2 yet? A couple of you have, so I think a brewery will be needed pretty soon. And before we get a brewery or anything, we're going to need a workroom. So, this can be the workroom. It's practically dug out anyway. Put a... Doesn't look like there's a gold vein there, so we may as well make it a workroom. We do need to build a prison as well.
Much like the Hero Academy on Newbie Island, Termite Island was a place frequented by aspiring adventurers. When rumors of a newly opened dungeon made the rounds, many heroes came from all over the island.
Oh, man.
These would be unpleasantly surprised to encounter not a nicely balanced beginner's dungeon, but the cruel evils complex and trap-riddled caves instead.
Oh, we need a workroom for that, definitely. Let's get going, guys, then. Let's get going. Let's get building. Okay, so, workroom. Complete with create a mat. If I put one just in the corner here, I can expand the room size later. And then what I'd probably do is make another room to the
Enemies
side
have
here.
entered the dungeon.
And that will be for what will it be for? My Tinkerer's Cave, but I don't seem to have a Tinkerer's Cave yet, so I need to sort that out. Let's have a look. So these guys have entered the dungeon. I'm going to put everybody in behind that warden. Ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha. Okay, and I could do with a little more recruitment. Another Naga, I would say, and another Orc I think we want. This feels a little bit less pressured than the last couple of maps, and I'm kind of glad because I haven't had much time to build up before. That's to say, I don't know whether that's because I was being a little bit too over-ambitious. I was like, I don't want any of those food deliveries to get there. I don't want this, I don't want that. So, I don't know. The only extra job I've got to do here is to build a prison, which isn't too bad at all. There's so many objectives that I can hardly get them to the build menu, though. Right, we need to research that Tinker's Machinarium thing. Tinker's Cave. It's a Tinker's Cave and the machine is a Machinarium. What am I saying?
There are enemies in your dungeon.
Oh, I need to do that first. Enemies in the dungeon? Oh, no.
It's payday.
It's payday. Dude. Don't think you're going to do that on your own, mate. They're coming in twos at the moment. I do feel, however... What do I say? I do feel that they will get bigger soon, so I've got to be a bit careful. Now, probably want some imps soon as well. Apparently, If the adventurers die and I take their bodies, I put them in the graveyard. Can I pick them up? Someone said I could pick them up with them. Ah, I can, look. I can pick them up and put them in the graveyard and they will get up and fight for me or something. As a zombie. Well, I'll chuck them in there. I'll see what happens. We only have one body. Oh no, there's another body there. Novice. And I can throw that one in there. Okay, there's some zombie holes there by the looks of it. A couple of banshee places. I might want to extend that actually. Extend it back into this gold. Might be quite nice. Get the gold and get the space for extra stuff. Right, I definitely need my brewery now, so let me just check. So that's 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that should be plenty of room for the brewery. Dig out another 5x5 over there and should be able to stick a brewery in. However, I need to research the brewery first. Gobbo bots would be really nice. Extra traps would be really nice. A brewery and iron hides. Okay, that'll do for now. Could do with going out and getting that second good place, honestly. Banshees are a little bit hurt. We should be able to do it quickly if we take the whole lot. Oh, good grief, I wasn't even putting them in the entrance. Enemy. Sorry, guys. I do need to make sure that they're well fed and sleeping properly because they don't seem to be at the moment. So I'll just work on that in just a secondo. We'll take out this good place first, though. Should be enough of us to get that sorted. Really, a bear? Another plot bear! I only learned what plot bears were like when I played this. I know, crazy, right? Need to get Talia upgraded and also the horde upgraded. The goblin, I'll do the goblins and stuff first. I think these guys might actually be on their way to my dungeon. It'd be good to take them out first. And then we'll go get the gunners and stuff over here. Take out the warden, guys. Go get the really squishy ones first. I think the zombies are going to be taking a bit of a pounding, but other than that, we're okay. Do we have 2 Nagas? Yes, we do. That's great. Hopefully, once we've done this, we can go get the brewery sorted out. The zombies should come back to life, though, so it's not too bad if they die.
The merciless evil's armies destroyed the hobbit camp with joyful efficiency. These hobbits wouldn't be running off throwing any rings into any lava in any mountains anymore.
Hobbit burgers! Total hobbit burgers. Oh, it's a big snake. Oh, that's awesome. Avak and I was out at McDonald's yesterday and we were tweeting about hobbit burgers. Apparently that was what I was eating in McDonald's. Probably healthier than their actual food. Okay. Back in the dungeon. So I think we need to increase the living quarter size here. So we'll just go out this way. And I'll probably expand the workshop a little bit later on, but I just left enough room to pop another device down there. But at the moment, I'm more interested in getting the brewery in. Quite clear. And it will need a brewing kettle. Again, that's a 3x3.
Some kind of staging post would be required before any heroes could be sacrificed to the hellhole. Undefeated heroes would be rather uncooperative, but dead ones would be of no help to the bored evil. The solution was obvious. A prison had to be built.
Yes.
The always wanted to be a prison guard evil immediately began to research and build.
This needs to be 7x7 then. Just in case I need more brewing kettles later. There we go.
You hear that grinding sound?
This needs to be 7x7
That's a
as well.
giant worm eating its way through the underground.
Oh, great. We kind of need one of those, don't we? I wonder when that's going to decide to pop its head up. There's something over there, apparently. I don't know if that's spiders. Oh no, they've gone on strike. Okay, let's increase the... Oh dear. Baby giant worm. Mother giant worm.
It's payday.
Okay guys, time to go and kill it. Talia's a bit hurt right now. Kinda need the whole horde for that, wow. So hopefully we can go and sacrifice some worm slime. Are these all worm slime? Oh yeah, let's go check that in the hellhole portal.
The disgusting evil picked up some worm slime with the hand of terror and threw it into the hellhole. What a waste. What the
Yay!
hell do they make from that stuff? Baby powder? What a diabolical idea.
Sounds fun. I pick up that? There's still worm slime there, guys. Why can't I pick it up? There we go. That should be 6 and 7.
More worm. It was
There we
done.
go.
All of the requisite worm slime had
All
been
of the worm
collected.
slime has been collected.
Oh my, I saw this documentary about liposuction one time, and this stuff was... Oh, just forget it. Another challenge mastered by the repulsive evil.
Okay, I'm thinking it might be time to make the dungeon a little bit more inhospitable to these guys. So I'm gonna do maybe a bit of a trap corridor and things like that. I'm gonna maybe make this area by the graveyard. I might dig it out, make it into a bit of a guard room. Bit of a guard room over here. And then build a tunnel going round so that they've got a little bit further to go and I have a little bit further to build lots of nasty traps. Talia, what were you doing?
I'll be back.
Were you just randomly fighting a worm there? Without my permission. I think I need to hire some more dudes as well. I don't get the impression I'm being particularly good at this one. Get another gobbo as well. They're turning into gobbo bots, which is great. Let's get rid of the baby worms. We'll maybe get rid of the mother worm a little later.
There are enemies in your dungeon.
Oh dear. 2 gunners. And an apprentice. Very well. So we need a little bit more money to get Talia back.
There are countless spiders pouring out of a room that was accidentally
Oh, goody.
unearthed. Disgusting.
Oh goody gumdrops. We need those. We need spider legs. Heroes want to attack one of your islands of evilness. Oh, that's always fun. Okay, let's have a look at this graveyard then. So how do I make more zombie places, I wonder? Let's have a quick look at the graveyard building options. Well, okay, it looks like...
An island of evilness is being attacked.
I hate it when they do that. I can't be bothered going out and defending it. Where are they attacking it? Over there, right. Because by the time I mobilise my troops and get them out there, it's gone. Okay, why are you... You need a sleep place. Right, let's get the horde room sorted first. Let's get all these guys happy and then we'll go out to the overworld.
An island of evilness.
It's fine because I have 2. It's not too bad at all. Why can't I put one there? No room may be built here, or here, or here. What? Why not? Well, I guess they'll just have to make do around it. Might have to increase the size of it a bit more. Don't really understand that.
There are enemies in your dungeon.
Definitely need some traps now. Right, so this will probably be the last lot that I need to manually fight off. That won't be going through my new guard room that I'm going to build in just a minute. It'll certainly be the last lot to come down this corridor. I'm going to block this off now.
Take me to the enemy!
Oh, good grief, no. That wasn't what I meant to do. Get behind that novice. Just take her out from behind. Aha. Right, so what I actually wanted to do was click on my build menu and click on the fill empty tile option and block off the corridor so that they've got to go around this way, which is through my spider infested trap room. Well, actually, this is going to be the guard room, sorry. Guard room. Where are you? Guard room. Getting there now. I could do with getting all the libraries and things like that. The stuff that comes off the back of the demons. So let's start getting some imps in here. An arcanium would be good.
Payday.
Some extra traps would be good. These would be good. This would be good. Extra spells. 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 Having 2 good places from the start has really helped with this because it's meant that I've been able to research actually pretty much everything. Prison. So now I can just work on upgrades. That's the whole of the tree unlocked. Really early on, actually. Within the first... Well, I've been playing half an hour. Wow, when did that happen? Within the first half an hour of play. So we found another gold vein, which is great. So we can have another treasury just behind the dungeon here. Looks like my guys are underground regenerating. That's quite funny. So let's get a treasury in here. We need, and probably I'll get more snots. If we've got enough treasuries, I'll get lots more snots and they can do lots of digging. Yeah. There we go. Nice big treasury for you. Okay, I think we need a room for an arcanium. I think we're going to probably run out of food if we don't expand the turkey farm as well. Sorry, the gobbler farm as well. So we'll make that nice and big. They seem to have enough beds, I think. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 beds. But I might just... that just looks like a nice natural cave, so I might just...
There are enemies in your dungeon.
Okay, so hopefully they've built that. Yes, they have. So they'll be coming round. Talia, I really don't want to have to pay for you to be regenerated again.
Tanos must
So
die.
if you could please move out the way, that would be great. So I'm going to pop you down in the guard room. I'll give you some support, though.
Keep your hands to yourself.
We don't really need as many as that in the guard room. I'll move a few out to different tasks in a minute, but hopefully they'll help me with the spiders. And hopefully the spiders will leave spiders' legs. Yeah, they didn't get past the spiders. They're a very good trap. Gold there. Thanks, Snots. Go get that for me. Right, so I have 7 out of 7 Snots at the moment, and I think I could do with a couple more. They can go mine gold for me. There is also, I found about 4 gold veins now. There's one there, which they've already got a treasury around. One there, they've got a treasury around. One here. Where? Okay,
no
that's not
had
so
yet been
bad.
erected in the nameless evil's gloomy realm.
I know, I'm getting
one
there.
of its little snots into finally getting started.
No, I haven't. Well, maybe we could have like a little prison over here. Maybe a little 5x5. Could maybe fill in the walls there. Bit of a weird room, isn't it?
The arachnomanic evil had torn off the first spider leg. Just what it needed
nice.
for the hellhole. It carelessly threw the rest of the spider and the remaining 7 legs aside.
So one leg per spider. Well, that's unfortunate. So I need 5 whole spiders.
The non-arachnophobic evil threw the first spider legs into the hellhole. Why did that please the demons? No idea.
I'm
Maybe they ran out of
really not
interdimensional
arachnophobic.
rushes.
So we'll just, those lovely heroes have nicely killed those spiders for me. And taken loads of damage themselves. Oh, just put that in the cauldron.
The sacrifice of the spider legs was going well. The absurd evil had already accomplished half of the task. Whereby spiders are actually very useful insects, as they simply devour things such as mosquitoes and their annoying hum. How come there's no way to kill mosquitoes here, huh? That has to be much more useful.
I guess. Just throwing them in my graveyard. I don't know if it's doing any good. I'm not really paying attention. Someone said that it was good to throw people in your graveyard and they would become zombies or something. I don't know. Maybe the graveyard needs to be expanded a bit. Let's expand it. And then we need to build the prison. Oh, expanding it by that much won't help. Okay, that prison room needs to be a different shape as well. It needs walls. The graveyard's all in the wrong place. Oh, what a nightmare. Maybe I could just have a door there, and then I could build a wall up around there. That would work. Okay, so let's get this prison actually built, shall we? Actual prison. Quite a big prison. I don't know if it needs to be that big. I've never built a prison before. 1 prisoner per inner tile. They starve to death and become skeletons.
The first prison had been built. Now, heroes could be imprisoned when they were defeated. This was not only important for sacrificing the heroes the hellhole so desperately wanted, but also because each hero generated some evilness at the end of their stay.
Oh, nice.
Exactly.
Evilness.
Let them stew and rot in prison, the miserable do-gooders.
Something our quick-tempered protagonist obviously desired. The very best thing, though, was the fact that any heroes that died in prison became skeletons. The necrotic evil immediately wanted to try this out, of course.
Did he just say any heroes that die become skeletons automatically? That's pretty awesome. Oh, why did I send them to... Oh. To get that worm, they need to be in the guard room. Okay, guys, come on, get in the guard room. I really don't know. I seem to only have 4 zombies no matter what. I think it's to do with the size of the graveyard or something like that. I don't really know how the graveyard works. So graveyard, what does it say? Maybe I'll have a look at the almanac quickly, actually. And just have a quick look at the actual, what it says about the graveyard, right? Just make sure I know. The graveyard is home to your undead. Each of these creatures you hire sets up camp there in the form of a large grave that's quickly built by a little snot. If you don't have enough space in the graveyard, your undead will grow angry, go on strike at the throne room. If one of your undead creatures is defeated, their body returns to their grave, where it slowly regenerates. Creature in the dungeon go back to their grave on their own to heal the damage they've suffered. Aside from that, your little snots can also take dead heroes to the graveyard so they can rot and turn into zombies, provided you still have room in your zombie pack. Right, so I need to have a quick look at how zombies work, probably. So do we have an entry here for zombies? Demon rooms, general rooms, horde rooms, undead rooms, doors and traps, spells. Anything telling me about the actual creatures? Ah, here we are, here we are. Horde, little snot, undead, zombie. Okay, zombies are a kind of slow shuffling undead, known for their lack of intelligence. They're rather robust, generally appear in packs. Zombies can't be hired, but are the product of dead heroes who were dragged off to the graveyard to rot. Zombies are pack creatures, means they generally always travel in packs. Also, pack creatures don't cost you any population points, instead their maximum limit is determined by your research. Right, so there's going to be some research somewhere that will tell me... I need to just look at this fight while it's going on quickly. They're doing well, though. They've only got one dude left to fight. Oh, why do I have 9 out of 10? Someone died. Got loads of iron hides now.
The first hero awoke in the prison,
I mean, they're level
where
4.
his death
Yes.
would generate some wonderful evilness for the disgusting evil.
Oh,
Outstanding.
fantastic.
Oh, yes. And some heroes also needed to be sacrificed in the hellhole. A tough decision.
Maybe we should see what happens when we throw a few of these elves with the swords into the hellhole.
Why? Is that some sort of secret recipe?
Okay. I like that idea. Come with me. Into the hellhole. Oh, Talia, stop speaking. I don't know why she's done that. I appear to have lost all sound. Hopefully you guys can read what she's saying. She's just really happy that that lots of other elves are being thrown into the hellhole. But I am going to probably about time I finish the episode anyway, with a few human sacrifices. I think that's a good way to end things. I need 10 living heroes. I can easily get that really soon. Maybe I'll leave a few there though. You know, I've still got like centaurs' toenails to get and stuff. So yeah, I'm going to end the episode here. And I'm going to try and reload the game and see if I can get the sound back on it. So to be honest, this is the first bug I've actually found in the whole game so far. Oh, need to build a little treasury room there because otherwise I will forget. Not sure what messed with it, but I will endeavour to get that sound back. So I hope you enjoyed the episode. So far we have built graveyards, treasuries, a nice brewing kettle, brewery. We're going to have a nice big brewery there, so they should have plenty of drink. We've got plenty of room to expand traps. We are going to eventually pop into there with a Tinker's Cave so we can get traps into the dungeon. At the moment we're just fighting off all the enemies, but when I want to go out hunting centaurs, I'm going to need the dungeon all trapped up so that the guys coming in will get killed on the traps, hopefully. Also, I'll get my Arcanarium out so that I can cast spells if they get into my dungeon heart through the traps and things like that. So between spells and traps, you can usually kill quite a lot of the enemy. But anyway, that's it for me for today. I hope you enjoyed the episode despite the slight lack of sound there. And I hope you'll be back for the next one. But in the meantime, please look after yourselves and keep being awesome.